Hello, Stallions. Welcome to the second episode of SPiN TV, where we are the eyes, ears, and voice of South Point students. I'm Katia George. From October 7th to 11th, South Point students enjoyed Homecoming Week 2019. The theme was Hollywood, which involved lively spirit days, interactive lunches, and a great pep rally. To top off a fun week, the Stallion football team continued their undefeated streak against Lancaster on Friday night. Maliik Cooper has more about our Stallion football and fall sports.
Thanks, Katia. Our Stallions varsity football team is still undefeated after beating Ridgeview 10-3. In other news, our volleyball team was sadly defeated recently in their first playoff game. South Point's girls swim team beat out 14 other schools and placed first in their heat at the state competition earlier this month, while the boys 400-meter relay team also performed well, beating out 14 other competing schools. Way to go, Stallions. Back to you, Katia.
Another exciting event took place Friday night. The 2019 homecoming court for South Point High School was announced. Your queen is Jamia Blake and your king is Ahmad Hall. Congratulations, Stallions. During homecoming week, you might have noticed decorative hallways, one in particular being the senior hallway, which was Beyonce homecoming themed. Early in 2019, Netflix released a documentary behind Beyonce's hard work and inspiration in her Coachella performance. Her main inspiration was HBCU culture and elements of the Divine Nine. Teachers right here at South Point are a part of these Divine Nine organizations. SPiN TV reporter Gabby Hayward has more.
So, what is the Divine Nine? It's a nickname for the 9 organizations in the National Pan-Hellenic Council. Alpha Phi Alpha, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Omega Psi Phi, Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, and Phi Beta Sigma are just a few of the organizations that some of our teachers here rep.
I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. We were founded at Howard University November 17, 1911, so it's one of the oldest historically black fraternities that exist.
The most common principles taught in these organizations are sisterhood, brotherhood, and community service.
Well, I think it gives you a sense of pride and focus. Again, my fraternity we're founded on 4 core principles: manhood, scholarship, uplift, and perseverance. And so those 4 principles kind of guide who we are. Our driving force is what we do, not only as men, but also as individuals supporting the community.
One major thing that makes being in these organizations so great is the connections and networking that comes with.
Being able that I am able to see some of my sorors, like wherever I go, not only just, in the schools, but particularly in the schools, it's just like a welcoming feeling, especially like if we went to the same school, crossing into the same chapter, it just makes me feel a little more warm.
So you may see the stepping and clapping, but no, these organizations are impacting the classroom in a positive way. I'm Gabby Hayward reporting for SPiN TV.
Speaking of homecoming and HBCU culture, Friday night lights have gotten a little bit louder. On August 30th, Stallion fans noticed a new sound playing over our Band of Thunder. Different reactions have occurred, sparking controversy over having a DJ versus a band. Gabby Hayward has more.
Football Friday nights have always been the Band of Thunder's night to shine. Right here you can see them practicing. But because of a few changes, there is now a beef with the beats. This year, Edward Antonelli, the Convergence Media Specialist at South Point, was asked to DJ at the Stallions' home games.
I didn't know much about what was going to happen, to be honest. They didn't really give me a breakdown, so it was kind of like me jumping in for timeouts, change of possessions, and then that's when I found out that there was a little battle between me and the band.
However, because of a miscommunication from administration, the Band of Thunder and Antonelli were both playing music at the same time, causing lots of confusion.
I mean, I never wanted to step on anybody's toes. Like I said, just no one really explained the process to me.
So SPiN TV heard your concerns and took them to the athletic director, Coach Hare. He says the department has worked with both Mr. Antonelli and Mr. Turner to fix the issue, meaning there's no more beef with the beats.
So we realized there was an issue with the music, I guess, between the band and the DJ playing, and Mr. Cowan, who's one of our assistants, with Mr. Antonelli and trying to work things out with him, coordinating the time when he would play versus the time when the band plays during the football games.
Reporting for SPiN TV, I'm Gabby Hayward.
Our Stallions looked amazing during the homecoming dance on Saturday. However, what might be appropriate for the dance may not pass with admin during the school day. Many South Point students have voiced their concerns with the school dress code. Students feel that the current dress code is too strict and that there's an unfair bias between the boys and the girls. Kimberly Vincent has the story.
Students in Fort Mill have felt the same way. They even created a petition. Although students at South Point have not gone as far, they do feel like the dress code is extremely biased.
There's this one boy who wears short shorts, but if I was to do so, I would either be in the office or sent home.
Many of you have expressed similar thoughts on the dress code, so we took those concerns to Dean of Students Kay Runyons, who oversees the dress code policy.
I think the dress code is set up so that it treats boys and girls separately.
But one common issue between both genders are short shorts. She says your clothing should be at least
4 inches above your knee that you can play with.
Runyon says the best way to make sure you're not breaking the rules is as easy as folding a piece of paper in half.
Place it at your kneecap when you're standing up. If your shorts are shorter than that, then they are not meeting the 4-inch rule.
Since it's getting colder, the short season is ending, but remember to be mindful of the latest fall fashion.
You see her midriff a little bit. We need her to keep that pulled down, keep a jacket on, zipped up around her waist. She's pushing it with her rips in her jeans. Some of them, they've still got the string, but we really need to have something behind those.
Stallions, we want to know what you think. Tweet us at SPINTV1. Back to you, Katia.
To have some fun, our SPiN crew went around school asking students a riddle and a question. We got some of their hilarious initial reactions. Reporter Kimberly Vincent has more.
Spell ghost.
Ghost.
Spell most.
Most.
Spell roast.
Roast.
What do you put in a toaster?
Toast.
Toaster.
Toast.
Bread.
Oh, duh.
Bread.
Name all the consonants.
Bruh. See, bro, you got me mixed up like that. I don't even know one continent.
Name all the consonants.
What's the one you live in?
Africa. Okay. North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Australia, India.
Which one are you on?
The United Central America.
Thank you for watching this edition of SPiN TV. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at SPINTV1 and SPINWired_ for more updates and stories. If you have a story idea, DM us on Twitter or email us at spnewsstaff@gmail.com. Anchoring for SPiN TV, I'm Katia George. Have a great week, Stallions.